working very much on two different issues, which are very much my research expertise. One is about, again, innovation, and my colleagues and I, because I'm working with other colleagues here at Birkbeck and outside Birkbeck, we are exploring to what extent innovation will be able to foster the next economic recovery. We know that the crisis was also associated to some financial troubles, starting in the United States and then in Europe, but we also think that these economic crises can be overcome when there is a new innovative potential. In the past, we knew that there was the microelectronics, information technology, and that provided a stream of technological innovations which nurtured new economic sectors, new important companies from Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, and so on. Perhaps in order to get a new economic recovery, which will create new jobs, we will need something better, and we will need to understand where the world is going. Will biotechnology be the next revolution? Will be a new revolution based on robots and so on? And therefore, my colleagues and I try very much to understand where the companies and the public sector is investing, what's the current outcome in terms of patents, in terms of scientific publications, in terms of new products, and we try to anticipate the future, because the countries which will invest more in these areas are also the countries which will be better off in the next economic expansion. My second area of research is associated to international relations. My colleagues and I have suggested the idea of a cosmopolitan democracy, basically to apply some of the values and the roots of democracy at the global level. And I still work on that, and the number of colleagues working on the area has increased very much. Now I'm writing a book which explores one specific aspect of this global, if you like, global institutional change. We are exploring the new international criminal courts. There have been a generation of several courts over the last quarter of a century, and even a permanent institution, the International Criminal Court, which, by the way, I advocated through the Italian government more than 20 years ago, and which was eventually implemented in 1998 and then in 2002. Now I'm looking at what has happened, and this book will be about a few typical trials, from Saddam Hussein to Milosevic to al-Bashir, and through the trials we see, unfortunately, that we are far from creating a criminal law which is equal for everybody. And so far this criminal law has been highly selective, and it has only been, against the losers of international politics. And we need very much to rebalance it. All of these people which have been tried are not gentlemen. All of them committed vicious international crimes, and so I'm happy that they are held accountable for that. But they are not the only one, and therefore perhaps we need to rebalance and also to make accountable the strong and the winning political actors, and not just the weak and the losers. I work closely with European institutions, such as the European Commission, the European Parliament, and so on. And that, my research has always been international in scope. Of course, to secure grants at the international level is becoming more and more difficult, and so our life is difficult. But, I often collaborate with European institutions in different capacities, and that indeed is very much an advantage.